I've had patients come in with anxiety and depression, ADD, ADHD, and it's all of that, and it's none of that. And that's why we do the brain scan. From the brain scan, it gives us the actual look of actually how this person's brain is functioning. And from that, we'll get a brain map. And the brain map, we can then develop a plan to start address these imbalances to bring them closer to normal.
I had a mom that went through Alzheimer's, dementia, and dealt with that for a number of years. And you always hear how it doesn't affect them, but it affects the people around you, and that's true. It hit you one day that there were things that you could remember. I could remember the past pretty well. That's pretty well in there, but it was the things I did the day or the day before, and realized it was something I needed to do, and it's helped me on memory.
I've been doing neurofeedback for a couple of months now. I just did my 21st or 22nd visit. I really noticed a difference around, I would say, the 10 to 15 mark. My public speaking skills is actually where I noticed it, because I wasn't nervous anymore that I was going to forget what I was talking about, or wasn't going to be able to recall that word or the terminology, or maybe some numbers or figures in a business presentation.
I frequently get asked, can you help me? And it all comes down to the two-step process. First of all, we do a QEEG of the individual's brain. We see the conversation, actually what's going on. And then we compare it to a 500,000 person database. From that, we're able to extrapolate and say, is this person even a good candidate for neurofeedback? If they are, fabulous. If they're not, we know it oftentimes right away, and we don't waste their time and money. Neurofeedback using operant conditioning allows us to bring your brainwaves back into balance, freeing you from the result of your brain not functioning as it's supposed to. This allows you to live the life that you knew you can always live.
You know, we had some very specific issues, one of them being extreme anxiety for my youngest one, and then attention deficit for my middle one. The process of having that neurofeedback has greatly improved their daily living.
I was here to help with my anxiety and depression that I have dealt with over the course of my life. And I was just hoping to get that dealt with and better. It changed my life. I can go places without having a panic attack and having to take medicine.
I started in 2018 after I suffered a very serious concussion, and I started noticing some serious changes in myself. Depression, anger, I was angry at everybody. So I'm 54 years old, and you know, you have to keep your brain smart. So I enjoy it because I just feel so much better. Everything about my life just feels better from neurofeedback.
From the scan, we're able to look at the different frequencies, the delta, the theta, the alpha, and the beta. If delta is not where it should be, sleep may be affected. And if beta is not where it should be, that could be focus. And if the alpha and beta ratios, that can affect anxiety and depression. And it's so important to have these waves where they need to be and their ratios where they need to be, because oftentimes when they're not, people will have the anxiety or the depression or the insomnia. And that's why neurofeedback works so well, is because it's specific to you. We're able to do a very specific protocol from your individual brain's data, and that allows us to get amazing results with many conditions people suffer from. The American Academy of Pediatrics gives neurofeedback a level 1 intervention, which is the same as medication and counseling. The average IQ goes up 5 to 15 points after receiving neurofeedback brain training. ACT scores on average go up 2 points. That's the great part about what we are able to do, is truly teach the brain something new, something different, and help it go in the right direction.